What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, I'm glad to have you back. If you're new to my channel, welcome, and I hope that you stay with me. I am bringing out another paranormal story time. I know that I've been kind of like MIA for a bit. I was supposed to have a few videos, like 2 to 3 videos already uploaded, but I haven't had anything. I got kicked in the butt with a really nasty cold, but obviously I'm feeling like so much better. So yeah, I'm just trying to get back into the swing of things. It hasn't been very easy to film lately, but I'm back. We're gonna do another story time. It is going to be, well, creepy. So I just want to say right off the bat, this story involves some subjects that you may or may not agree with. I really just want to stress to y'all that I am in no way intending to degrade someone's choice of what they choose to believe in. I am in no way, shape, or form trying to judge anybody by saying, you know, that they're wrong. I am in no way trying to tell somebody that my way of thinking is right. What I do want to put out there is that I believe in a higher truth, and that's basically it. It's my opinion. I have that, thank God, like I have that right to my own opinion and my own freedom to choose what I believe in. And you know, so I really hope that I do not offend anybody by making this video, because I will be talking about God. I will be talking about prayer. I will be dabbling into spirituality and things of that nature. I mean, besides it's a paranormal, but there's also going to be a little bit darker elements to this story time. So just be advised, like just be advised. And if this is something that is very if this is like a trigger for you, if this is something that you know you're not going to agree with, or it is going to offend you, like please do not continue watching this video, because that is not my intention. I'm just here to tell y'all a story. Let's go ahead and jump into it. I was actually gonna have my little cousin come and join us today for story time, but she is my little shining star and she has a football game today, so go Rams. But she will not be joining us, but it's all right. Love you, toast. Anyways, this happened a few years back. I want to say like around 2012. Isabella, which is my little cousin slash sister, she and I are like super close, and she was always with me. I don't remember what time in the year this took place, but I know that she was spending the night. She and I were up in my room, and we were up in my room, and we were I was doing her hair. I was, you know, styling it with the wand. She has like this beautiful, gorgeous, like long mermaid hair, and it's like hair goals. And I was, you know, throwing some curls in it and just, you know, having some fun. And it was midnight. I remember it was midnight, because after the story I was like, now I know why I don't stay up late anymore. Okay, so I'm doing her hair, we talking, we chatting, it's a good time, we got some music going, and then, you know, I finish up with her hair and I'm like, oh my gosh, of course I slayed it. So I'm taking all these pictures, you know, because I was gonna put it on Instagram. This is like when I had first gotten on the gram. She's sitting at my vanity and I'm right behind her, and I'm just going through the pictures, and I'm going through the pictures, and I go through and I swipe one picture and I'm like, something don't look right. I swipe back at the previous picture and I'm like, okay. I go back to that one picture and I'm like, okay, this does not look right. So basically I was taking a picture of her hair. So she's in front of in front of the vanity, so you're gonna see, you know, her hair, and then in like her hair, like not, I don't want to say in her hair, but like right above it in the reflection, whether it was next to me, whether it was next to her, we really could not conclude what it was. But in the picture is this face. It wasn't an orb, okay? It was a face. And when I zoomed in, Lord, I almost screamed bloody murder because this face was the exact this is like the perfect example. If you were to Google what does an evil witch look like, that's what it looked like. Like you could easily identify, you know, the bone structure and like the creepy nose and like the creepy eyes. Like it was just it was so evil. Like there is no way around that. This was something evil, and I'm just like, oh my God. And when Isabella heard that, she was like, what's going on? I'm like, there's something in this picture. And she specifically told me, she's like, I do not want to see it. I don't blame her. If it were like a piece of dust, or if it were, you know, something like that, or a few smudges on the mirror, it would have been in every single picture, because I was taking 5 to 10 pictures of the exact same position. I tried keeping it together as much as I could, and it wasn't, oh my God, I was so creeped out. Immediately I look at her, she looks at me, and I'm like, we need to go tell my mother, because there was no way I was gonna sleep in that room that night after just seeing that in my room. No ma'am. Brianna ain't going, no. And I was not going to subject Isabella, because I know she and I would have not gotten any sleep that night. We ran up out that room. I still had my phone in my hand, and mind you, it was after midnight by now. And you know, we ran to my mom's room, and I'm like, Mom, wake up, like wake up. And because I didn't know what to do. I just knew that this was not right. I knew that this was something evil, and I knew that I needed to get, you know, it needed to go. You know, it needed to go. Finally, she's like groggy. She's like, you know, what's going on? And I told her, I'm like, there's a face in the picture. There's a face in the picture. Like, and she's like, wait, what? You know? I mean, obviously, because I'm the same way. I'll be like, you know, you talking too much. I'm half asleep. So I tried to calm down as much as I could, and I'm like, I was taking pictures of Isabella's hair, and when I looked at the pictures, there's this evil, ugly face. It looks like a witch. She gets up. When I'm telling you my mother doesn't play, she does not play. And I wish I had Isabella here, because she would be like, she gets out of bed and she's like, you go get me my prayer shawl and you go put on Grace Williams. And so the reason why my mom said, you know, go ahead and put on Grace Williams, because she needed some backup, okay? She needed some backup, because this music is like, it's just singing praises to God, okay? And, you know, she had her to lead on, and she was like, go into the other room, which is the room that I'm in right now. And so Isabella and I, we came over here, and we're shaking. Like, we are just shooken up. Like, it was so, it was creepy. It was just terrifying, honestly. Like, to see a face like that, just evil. And that's the reason I'm pretty sure some of y'all be like, oh, this is fake, because you ain't got no picture. You ain't got no picture. This is fake. Okay, the reason why I do not have the picture is because it was so evil. I did not want to keep it. You could feel, you could feel the energy resonating from that picture by itself. So Isabella and I are in this bedroom, and you know, I'm like, let's put something on, you know, kind of just like take our minds away. And my mother is in there. She is doing warfare. Okay, she was doing some hot, intense praying, rebuking, get up out here, you know, evil spirit, things of that nature. She was going in, and I let her do her thing, because like, she knows what she's doing. Isabella and I were in here, and we were flashing through the channels, and we saw Creflo Dollar on the TV, and she was like, just put it on him. So we're there, and we're listening, you know, we're listening to Creflo Dollar, and you know, we're just trying not to talk about it, right? I was not gonna sleep in my room, and we couldn't sleep in here. The bed was too small. So we go into the other bedroom. She comes into the bedroom, and she puts on, she has the music still playing, like, so she starts it from the beginning. This just goes to show that the devil is a liar. Like, no, don't take me there. Don't take me there. Isabella and I were laying down, and we were just being soothed by this music. So we're listening to this song, and I'm like, oh my God, this song is beautiful, right? And you know, she's singing, and then I hear the most angelic male singing voice I think I have ever heard in my lifetime. Just absolutely breathtaking. Like, I can't even explain to the degree of how beautiful this man's voice was that was singing with her. And oh my god, I just had this overwhelming sense of peace while I'm listening to the song, especially when the guy was singing it, and in the song they were singing it together, and I'm like, oh my god, like the favorite song, and it's still my favorite song. You know, we eventually drifted off into sleep after that. And, you know, the next day, my mother consulted with her elders, you know, or her mentors, you know, just things of that nature. And she was explaining to them, look, this happened yesterday to Brianna and Isabella. You know, this face appeared in the pictures, and it confirmed my suspicions. Now, I'm not going to say no names, but my family knows. Well, my mama and Isabella know who I'm talking about. I'm not sure who it was, but I know it was one of them. This looked like a witch's face, okay? And my mother and I had been discussing some thoughts on a few certain people that we know for a fact are involved in witchcraft. And at least 2 of them do not like me. So yeah, somebody did do something, was trying to do something to me, because there was a lot of weird stuff that had been happening around that time, and I think that was just like really the icing on the cake. And I think that's one of the main reasons why my mother was so mad. She's like, you know, no, this has to stop, and it stops today. And you know, when she told her mentors, they could basically confirm the exact same thing. They said, yeah, you know, somebody that is a witch was, you know, trying to mess with me. It didn't work. I wanted to hear that song again, and I kid you not, I go to listen to the album again, and there is no man. It's on YouTube, but this is what I was hearing. So as y'all could hear, like that's basically what the song is. Like she was in worship, okay? That is the only voice on that song. I heard a man singing in the midst of that, and even singing together, okay? Now, again, my mom is talking to her mentor, because she's like, I told my mom, like, there was a man singing. So when she told her mentor basically said, Brianna has an angel. And I don't doubt that. And I know that he's a male, because obviously that's who was singing. I had never heard the most beautiful voice in my whole entire life. And honestly, like, when I'm telling you, I had this overwhelming sense of peace, and just like, it just completely like came over me while I was listening to that song in particular, where I'm hearing this male's voice. And you cannot find this male's voice anywhere on that whole album. I have listened to this album countless times. Can't find that anywhere. And I have never been able to find another man's voice like his. Like, it was angelic. And that's why I'm saying, like, when I tell you that this voice was so angelic, it makes sense, because I have an angel, and a guardian angel. So take that. That's basically what happened. That is basically what happened. I hope that you enjoyed the story time. Stay tuned for some Halloween makeup tutorials. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and again, if you have not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because I do try to upload every single week, typically anywhere from Friday through Sunday. So you will be getting a new video every week, whether it's makeup, whether it's advice, whether it's a story time, whatever y'all want. And if you have a specific suggestion as far as what it is that you want to see, just comment down below. Make sure that you give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and if you are still here. And I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.